We all fish for compliments sometimes, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Here's why. Sometimes a compliment from a friend or your partner is kind of all you need to just jumpstart your ability to believe in yourself, or the fire that you need to propel you into some kind of project or creative endeavor. It's like asking for reassurance, and reassurance seeking from a partner is entirely healthy when done in healthy amounts for the right reasons, right? But and it's a great way to draw other people in to let you to be supported by others in your circles and in your life. And it's a great practice in vulnerability to let people know that you're not totally feeling very confident in yourself right now, and that maybe you're having some self-doubt or second guessing something that you're working on. And so letting the people you're close to know about that kind of humanizes you and lets them know that you struggle with common things just like they do about lack of self-belief or self-confidence. Getting a little bit of reassurance, a little bit of affirmation or validation from the people you're close to, particularly your partner, can be a very powerful way to lift you up and push you forward towards things that are important for you in life. However, I think it becomes unhealthy when someone is fishing for compliments very frequently and not trying to source their validation or self-love from within. And that takes a lot of work, and it can be scary because the responsibility then falls on your own shoulders to take responsibility for your own feelings and well-being. And a lot of people don't like that work and the pressure and the uphill battle that can be to learn to love yourself after years or a lifetime of self-criticism or criticism from the external world. So when people make a veiled attempt to receive a compliment, they're typically putting themselves down first in the hopes that whoever heard them say something self-denigrating will come to the rescue and say, oh, no, you do look good in that dress, or yeah, I think you would be wonderful at that. Why are you so down on yourself? And this feels really good in the moment, but I like to describe it as junk food, emotional junk food, because it fills you up in the moment, but it's empty calories. They don't nourish you. There are no nutrients there. It's very tasty, it's very short-term, satisfying, but it's not doing the deep down growth, love, and nourishment that your emotional body actually needs to become healthier. So it's not really good for you. You shouldn't eat too much of it, and it's not going to do the thing you're hoping it will do in the big picture or in the long run. So when somebody says something like, oh, could you imagine me on the front of a magazine? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, they're making a joke, right? But it's not super funny. It's a veiled attempt to say that they aren't beautiful or worthy of being on the front of a magazine, and they're hoping that someone will come disagree with them, because then they could maybe start disagreeing with their inner critic. So I think it's all right to occasionally fish for compliments. Sometimes maybe more direct might be useful. If you say, what do you think of this dress on me? Instead of saying, oh, I look horrible in this dress, and then waiting for someone to disagree. Or to say, hey babe, I'm feeling really disempowered or not confident about this project that I'm working on. Can you boost me up a little bit? Can you tell me things about me that you love? Can you tell me or remind me of all the times that I succeeded in something in life? That would be really powerful and helpful for me. So take a look at the ways that you reach out for the validation and affirmation in your life, and assess whether it's healthy and nourishing, like you're really working on your deeper sense of self-confidence and worthiness, or whether you're kind of looking for these quick hit, cheap, short-term affirmations through the form of actually putting yourself down and then relying on the people around you to change your narrative. So if you like introspection like this, please do check out my podcast called Head Over Feels.